Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Roasted Mind. And you're going to hear me say that again because unfortunately when I was going through the editing process for this video, I realized that it only recorded half of my face. But against kind of my better judgment, I'm still going to post it just because, in all honesty, who cares? I'm going to do it just because I want to. And so I really do hope you enjoy the content in the episode and don't get so distracted by the fact that it's just the bottom half of my face speaking. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Hey everybody, it's Alex again, and welcome back to the 5th episode of Season 2 for The Roasted Mind. How are you doing? I hope everything's been okay. I know I haven't been checking in as much, even on the Instagram page, and I still haven't made so much progress on the website. But I am really glad to kind of get the energy to come and check in with you. I am really glad to be able to have this conversation with you today because this is something that has been on my mind for a long time. And it's the topic of connection. It's the topic of wanting to have all these connections, and whether it's networking, whether it's friends, coworkers, family, acquaintances, whatever you want to name them, however they are attached to you in your life. I feel like there's always a desire to, or at least in my book, there's always a desire to get more, but not stay with more. Does that kind of make sense? That I kind of feel that, always having connections is a great thing. You never know when you can ask for a favor. You never know when somebody could do something for you and you can pay it back or blah, blah, blah. But how many of us really want to stay connected? And that's one of the big issues that I've been kind of struggling with. And I don't really want to toot my own horn, but I don't have any enemies. I don't believe I have anybody that wishes ill against me, and I don't know how I got to that point, how I can say that so confidently, because I know a lot of people, and I've made a lot of connections, and a lot of these people that I call my friends. I have friends from Vegas in college, from high school. I have friends in Hawaii. I have friends as far as Connecticut and Massachusetts, Washington. Here in Portland, I've started to make new friends. I have friends in Japan. I don't think I have friends in Europe. Maybe we can change that. It's kind of this deal that I love to make friends, and I love to be connected with other people, and I love to make connections, and I love to hear and see how people are doing and understand really what the struggles you're going through, or maybe what it is that, you can offer me in terms of my struggles. But one of the things that I hate is following up with them. And this is kind of on I see this a lot on my personal social media spaces, is that I hate kind of responding back to people who are wondering how I'm doing. I want to be connected in the sense that I can go across the street or see you at the store or something and say hi, but I kind of get a little anxious when people start to peek in. And it's funny that I use that word anxious, because that really wasn't what I was thinking of when I said it. Ignorant, annoyed, but I said anxious. I guess it is a little terrifying when people start to peek in. But why would it be? I gave them the invitation. I told them, hey, come on, we're friends. You have this right to know as much about me as I know as much about you. And sometimes it starts to bite me in the butt. Sometimes it starts to kind of eat at you. And sometimes it really starts to be too much to handle. And I don't really know where to go from here. Like, what can I confidently say is a good solution for somebody who wants so many connections and to make so many friends and to be well known by any community, but not for them to know him? Right? I want people to know me but I don't want people to understand me. That is a really good way to put it. And so today I chose the cinnamon vanilla latte because I don't know a single person that doesn't like cinnamon or vanilla in their coffee, let alone both. Yeah, I know some people will say that they put too much, they put too little, but it's never I could use without it. And especially coming from my mother who puts cinnamon on everything. Classic Mexican moment, right? This just really kind of connects me to them, to my family, to my friends when we go out to get a latte, to you speaking right now as you drink your coffee or your tea or whatever it is you're choosing. Water. Hell, we love water. And originally it was going to be a banana latte, but then, I don't know, just cinnamon vanilla really screams people. And I love people. I don't hate people. I don't have anybody I hate. I just have some people that I don't really want to peek in, to understand me. And this may be a little edgy. It kind of sounds that way now that I say it, but to be understood is something that I really give the right for very few people, and even then it's very few people. And unfortunately, I have a nasty habit of only opening up when I have alcohol. And that needs to stop. That really does need to stop. I'm on medicine right now, so I can't drink for 4 months. So I'm really hoping that there's some kind of progress in that. I'm really hoping that there's some kind of change, switch that's flipped in my mental space and opening up, productivity-wise. And I don't know, I just feel like I waste a lot of time when I'm drinking like that. And yeah, I'm not saying that I won't stop, but I'm saying that I want to open up in a sober mindset. I want to be vocal about who I am and what I care about, and be understood by the people who want to understand me and who I allow to understand. Because some people will check in and they'll just want to know how you're doing because you look cute in a picture, right? Or because they're jealous and they want to compare progress, or maybe because they like your outfit and they want to figure out where you got those shoes, or maybe they genuinely just hate you and they want to find out what's so great about your life. There's so many reasons why people can come to understand you, and I think it's incredible how they can all kind of be under the blanketed term of connectedness, being connected. I have a lot of people who will ask me a lot of questions, a lot of personal questions. And a lot of this came because, well, I got close to them. And whether it was through online or in person, whether we shared a moment or many, or they just appreciated what I was going through when I started posting those white box texts on my Instagram. And I get it. I love it. I really do. I really do. But don't take it personally when I don't say anything, because I'm anxious, because I'm scared, because I'm afraid of being, I don't know, categorized, understood. It's a weird way of putting it. Again, how can somebody who wants to make so many friends want so little in their friend group, so little in their close circle? And I'm not using these people, right? I'm not asking, I don't ask anybody for favors unless I know that they're like my close friends. So what's the point of me even having these? Whatever, let's call them acquaintances. Let's call them people that I know, people that we follow each other, my followers. We're followers of each other. Then why do I feel so bad when I'm not up to date on what they're up to? Or why do I even feel bad speaking about this now and that I'm not allowing them into my life? It's very funny because I tend to, with like new people and new situations, I tend to be very shy. And it's surprised some people because, on the surface, I'm very outgoing. On the surface, I'm very outspoken, energetic, upbeat, positive. But that's when I get to know you, or rather, give me a couple days and that's it. But in the beginning, I'm very shy because deep down, I don't really want to connect with anybody. I want to get in and get out. I want to be done. I want to go home. I want to lay in bed. I want to do anything besides be here in this moment, besides speaking to this person. And it's kind of terrible. It's very bipolar. It's very bipolar. And it gets confusing. It gets very confusing at times. And I mean, what do I do? What do I do? I want friends. I love when people text me and say, hey, what are you up to tonight? Hey, how are you doing? Are you really okay? I loved it. I do love it. But I don't give it enough time. And maybe I should start putting more time in other people instead of random bullshit that I don't need. Right? Like doom scrolling. Or naps. And I've spoken about how naps take like a big chunk of my time and I start to feel worse about them. Maybe I should push some of that time to people, to connections. And maybe they'll strengthen. They'll grow. Who knows? I mean, I sure as hell don't, because I haven't let people in the last X amount of years. But maybe they'll strengthen and grow. And wouldn't that be beautiful to see? To actually have people added to my friend pool. Friends, as some people take that word very personally. Friends in my close network. The people I trust. Wouldn't that be nice to add a couple faces to that? A lot of this anxiety really started because when I came out of high school, I was put into many different groups and I made many different friends, and not all of those friends were part of the same groups, and not all of those friends were open to meeting new friends. I mean, I had friends from college. When I was doing music, I have those friends. I had friends when I was working at my student union job, and they're really close. I'm actually really nice. I'm actually going to be seeing them soon. Most of them are in Hawaii, so it's like really great to see. I had my friends from high school. I had my friends from Chicago when I used to live in Illinois. Childhood friends. I had my family that I always hang out with. And then growing up, you have my nursing friends. Friends from nursing school and from the hospitals that I've made. And I've continued to make new friends at every hospital that I go to. I mean, when I was at UMC in Vegas, I became like a nephew to my fellow Filipino nurses. And that was another circle that I had joined. I don't know what it is and why I still make so many connections. And I don't really know why I find them beneficial. And I don't even know why I find them harmful. I think it really does come down to the anxiousness of letting people in. I think it really does come down to being afraid of having people understand who I am and really knowing, really truly understanding me. Alex. I mean, I can't even say my name without feeling nervous, without embarrassed. That's the better word, without feeling embarrassed. Because people do care about me, and I realize that. I realize it because I'm speaking about it. But I'm not doing anything about it. other people are not the issue. In my case, in my personal case, life, story, whatever word you want to use, I am the issue. Because I don't let people in. Because I want to say that I'm friends with everyone, but I don't want anybody to say that they really know me. Yeah, it's nice to hear people say, oh man, you're cool. Hell yeah. Send the fire emoji on a couple of pictures that I post. You dress really nice. Blah, 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 you know. Yeah, that is a booster. But I want more than the superficial. People to actually understand and check in and really ask how I'm doing genuinely without following up with a favor. And I'm not going to get that until I let people in. Because I wouldn't ask these people for favors, so why should they ask me for one? And now it sounds like I'm begging. Now it sounds like I'm begging for people to ask me for that. Now it sounds like I'm begging for people to really want to understand me. I can't beg. I can't beg because this is my fault. I can't beg because I don't let people in. So why am I going to ask them, please, please, please check up on me? Man, I'm an idiot. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. This cinnamon vanilla latte is really good, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. It's pretty good. I'm so sorry if you hear background noise as well. I always feel like it's a good idea to leave my window open when I record these. And every time I feel like I'm wrong, because you get like that. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's somebody blowing their leaf blower on the rooftop of a building. I don't know. I was really hoping there would be nothing like that, but if you hear it, I do apologize. I want to say, what should I do from here? But I feel like that's a very introspective response or question to ask, right? I feel like I can't really get that opinion from somebody else because this is my life. And I feel like I have to take control of it. And I should know. I should know what I want. I should know exactly what it is that I need to do. Whether I know now or whether I know tomorrow or next week or whatever, but hopefully sooner than later. Hopefully sooner than later, I understand. And in a weird way, having other people understand me is one of the better ways that I will get to understand myself. How does that work? The power of connections. The magic of having friends. Genuine friends. People that care about you. Other people aren't so bad. No. Don't make me second guess myself. I'm kidding. And sometimes it makes you wonder if other people kind of think the same. And that's really for anything. But in this case, because this topic is related to other people, it does make me think, well, who else is struggling with having too many friends and not knowing what to do with them? With having too many connections and not knowing who to choose. I used to be so stressed out on who I was going to hang out with on the weekend because they would all ask me, what do you want to do? What's the plan? Dude, I got like 6-7 groups asking me what I'm going to do on this one day at the same time, 8 p.m. I don't know. How do I choose? What's the hierarchy? And I'm afraid of getting to that point. I think that's like my trauma. The trauma of having too many friends. Luckily, I'm not at that point anymore because I've moved away, and I really only know like one group of people here in Portland. And they're amazing people, don't get me wrong. All of my friends have been amazing people. Incredible, amazing people that I love to see them do their absolute best. Maybe I should check in on them first. Maybe I should ask them how their day's going, or their weekend, or how they've been, how school's going, how the job's going, how's their wife, how's their kids, how's their hobby. Maybe I should ask them first. Well, thank you again for listening to another episode of The Roasted Mind. I appreciate you coming back, and I've got this kind of sudden urge to continue producing stuff, so I'm going to go have a little photo shoot by the lake, and I will see you again next week. Hold me to that. I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye.